Yo, yo, what's good, everybody? Here's the kicker. We back. Got my bro Rex back in effect up here. It's gonna be one of those. This one gonna get off the rails. Y'all let's see why. Y'all let's see why later though. But as of right now, them playoffs is on. It's
Boy,
Cleveland and Pistons game. 24 seconds left. Whoever wins this is up 3-2. I'm saying, as everybody already know, my boy LeBron is home now. Niggas is out of here. They got swept. Bring the brooms out. OKC said, bye bye burgers. Bye bye burgers. No excuse for LeBron and the Lakers either. I mean, yeah, the refs might have made some bullshit calls, but they turned the ball over a lot of bad coaching decisions. So, game 4 should have been the game the Lakers won, but unfortunately, it's a wrap. How you feel about that, Rex? You and your Dylan Brooks right now laughing because LeBron went home?
fuck Dylan. Oh, I don't really like him either. You don't like him either. Nigga try to be hurt. You try to hurt my son Steph, bro, all the fucking time. My nigga, he's beyond menace, bro. He's beyond menace. He's beyond this.
He's definitely off the rails. Dylan Brooks is always off the rails.
Yeah, he's off the rails. He's definitely off the rails. Like he's definitely off the rails. I'm first of all the
Yeah, you done cook some shit. You about to go off.
like. Because I'm not trying to disrespect the man.
Hey, cook how you cook, man.
And I won't disrespect the man. Dog, that man's an NBA. He will be an NBA legend. He will be an NBA legend. Just like how you have the Michael Jordan experience in 2K, there will be. I'm pretty sure there will be a LeBron experience in 2K very, very soon.
Yeah. He definitely gonna get one of those.
Yeah. For his longevity of playing, because me and my man are sitting there talking about it. Me and my man Corey. Shout out to Corey. Slavy.
Yeah, shout out to Corey. I ain't speak to him in a minute. Salute to you, Corey. Stay up and stay blessed.
Word. We were talking about this, and I asked him. I said, "Now, what if this is the what ifs, with Jordan and shit? What if Jordan never retired? That's the what ifs that everybody has been saying.
It's like, would he have 8 rings if he didn't retire?
I wouldn't say 8 rings, but I would. No, that was a question. That was one of the questions. So I'm like, how many rings do you think he would have gotten after that 6? If he never retired at all, you feel me? Even that year that he retired, if he never retired that year, would they have been going with? They have been the first fucking team ever to do. They were the first team. Were they the first team ever?
You talking about them 2 years? Them 2 years he was gone when the Houston Rockets won. They back-to-back trips in between that.
Yeah. If he would have stayed, would that would have been a 5-peat?
In my eyes, that's 8 straight trips. So what do you call 8 straight trips? That's an 8-peat.
And it's like, yo, dog, if he would have done that, what are you saying about him now? What would you say about him now? If after he done the 8-peat and then he would have retired, then what would you say?
I mean, you're gonna say the same thing we're saying now. It's still a GOAT.
You feel me? So the fact that he retired at the time that he wanted to, right?
Yeah.
LeBron, basketball is everything to him. He said basketball is everything to him. He didn't want to quit. We're talking about Vince Carter. He didn't want to quit. You feel me? Dirk Nowitzki, he didn't really want to fucking quit. He didn't really retire. Not say quit. He didn't really want to retire. Like the fact that if they're talking about if LeBron would have got to the finals and got another chip, you feel me? There undoubtedly he would have been the GOAT. But after all that talk, what are you saying now?
I know LeBron in my top five at number 4.
Like, what are you saying now? Like, those are to the other guys. Are you still calling him a GOAT? You feel me? Well, Michael Jordan, he didn't make it to his fucking first finals and shit till after 8 seasons. Okay, we get that. You get that. But after that, what are we talking about?
Also, look at this. You know what else will make it a different conversation? Say if LeBron would have won in Cleveland in 2007. That was his 4th year in the league. Basically, put that Cavs team on his back. That's like a chip you could consider he did by himself in a way.
Yes.
Then what?
Honestly, I would have respected that a hell of a lot more. Did I really want him to leave Cleveland? No, I didn't. I felt like if he would have stayed, made an extension. Well, first of all, if Delonte West didn't fuck his mom.
But that ain't why he left Cleveland. I'm saying
well, if that's not the reason and shit, you feel me? Then you know what? And that's kind of out the window. I mean, and listen,
I keep telling everybody,
you had great players.
the owner Dan Gilbert was being an asshole, and it's like, you're not gonna get me no extra pieces when I get here. I give you a hard 7 years here. My 4th year in the league at the age of 22, I got this franchise in the finals. And you just look at me like nothing. I'm out.
Lie, bro. I understand what you mean by that.
You're supposed to treat your franchise player like the franchise player, man. Get him his pieces, man.
Mo Williams was pretty good. Veritek was pretty good. Jameson was pretty good. You had another nigga from the Harlem Globetrotters. I forgot his name. He was really good. You had the bald head Ilgasis. He was okay. He was pretty good. He was a good.
Ilgasis get his thing. Well, look, let me bring up I'm gonna bring up the roster from when LeBron was with them in 2007.
That roster because I fucked with that roster pretty good. I you know what I mean? I fucked with that. I fucked with that roster. That roster was really, really good to me. You feel me? Like, you know, because I even played when I was playing 2K, I picked the Cavs. Definitely. I fucked with Mo Williams. I fucked with Delonte West. I was fucking with the whole team, bro. The whole team was very, very fucking good. This is what I'm saying. That team was like, at the time, was like a good 82 overall. 82 overall.
Let me check. I remember talking about this LeBron 2007 finals roster with somebody, right? Now I'm gonna look up because I know I was going crazy. I was like, that nigga ass. That now. Let me pull this roster up. Let me pull this roster up. Hold on, because there's some names here that niggas was going crazy over. Now 2007 was pretty alright. I think it was a roster before when matter of fact, it was his rookie roster. Niggas was like, oh, he the man. Why he ain't make such and such better? Now this 2007 roster. Oh yeah, he got Larry Hughes there, Daniel Gibson, Damon Jones, Sasha Pavlovich, Drew Gooden.
I wouldn't respect that one. Go third year. Yeah, go third year.
But let's check what that 2007, right? What they was averaging. Now, let me see what they was averaging in the finals.
Because maybe they did give him pieces, but those pieces, the pieces that he wanted.
Yeah, he deserved the extra. You could give him a piece that's up there near his level. Like you feel like it could be more of a duo, like a Scotty and Jordan was. You feel
Okay,
what I'm saying?
understandable. But I'm saying, like, because he had pieces. He had very good pieces. But I felt like nigga, I'm giving you a young, talented team so y'all can fucking be something. Y'all can make something. See, when you say it that way, it makes me not want to respect him even more because it's like, dog, you are already a centerpiece. Why don't you and somebody else become a duo? You feel what I'm saying? Like Bet, when you bring the
He
big
did that
three,
though. He gave him 7 hard years. He took them to the finals in his 4th year in the league. He got drafted
but bro,
03.
but you can't really sit here and say he took him to the finals and shit, bro, when it's a fucking team thing.
You take LeBron off of that. You take LeBron from them Cavs would not have been in the finals.
I understand that. That's understandable.
You take him out of there. They're not
But
there.
just like how you say you take Steph out of it, do you see the Warriors actually making it to the fucking playoffs, to the finals at that? You think
I can see them making it to the playoffs. Maybe as far as the conference.
You think Monte Ellis would have did better than Steph if Monte Ellis had Draymond and Clay?
I'll say maybe a conference finals. I don't think a championship.
Okay, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, with a young team like that, and nigga, everybody's fucking super young in that fucking team, and most of them haven't even played a fucking championship. You feel me? Even if LeBron, let's just say his first year, you say he had how many stars he had on that team? None of them were they all fucking just regular fucking people.
Now look, I'm glad I pulled the stats, all right, because 07 against the Spurs. Now we knew that Spurs team was elite.
Monstrous.
Now look what these guys is averaging with you got LeBron, 27 points per game, along with 6 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 43% from the field.
Okay.
Then you got Ogasu, who's a center.
Yes.
He only given 11.9, 7 boards. Ogasu, man, we need. Come on, man,
we need more than that.
We need 12 boards, at least 16 points from
we need more than that. We need 10 rebounds a game and shit, bro. Fucking 16 to 20 points.
Drew Gooden, 11 points, 8 rebounds. That's him at power forward. Drew Gooden, you should have been getting a double too. Then Sasha Pavlovich. Now, yeah, I like Sasha Pavlovich. He was at shooting guard. He was only averaging 9 points in that finals. 9 fucking points. Then look, Larry Hughes. Now he get off because he struggled with injuries. So this is where, being that he struggled with injuries, he get, but still, he was only averaging 2 points per game. Then we go to Eric Snow. Oh my fucking God.
Eric Snow's a bum. Eric Snow was a bum when he was in Philly.
He was averaging 1.8 points per game. So let's now if we be nice and rounded, what's that? 2 points per game.
A bum.
So this is why when people come at me about that 07 roster, I'm like, bro, if LeBron would have won that chip, this is basically a chip he could say, yeah, I carried niggas, or this is my chip. And then against that Spurs team too, the whole story would be different. That one ring right there is elite. That would have been like up there with Dirk's one ring. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I got Dirk's one ring over Kevin Durant's 2 rings.
Yeah, definitely. No, Kevin, I don't respect Kevin Durant's 2 rings, bro. You came over here. Bro. You could have just said, like, the fact that you said yes to come over here, even if Draymond and Steph asked you to come over here, right? Because that's the story, you feel me? And for I think even Draymond even said confirmed it or whatever.
And they said Curry was in on the recruiting too.
He was in supposedly.
He was in on that.
Supposedly.
You know he was in on that.
Supposedly. Supposedly.
You know.
Supposedly. 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 It's not has not been confirmed. It's not been confirmed. It's probably been confirmed from Draymond. Like,
look, I'm gonna say something, man. Curry is a sneaky light-skinned nigga. And I'm not knocking for it. I'm not knocking for it because guess what? I'm a sneaky light-skinned nigga too. So I know how it goes.
The fact that even LeBron was mentioning him and Curry together, and everybody else was mentioning that, and Curry was like, "Nah." You feel me? Like that right there tells me is like this, like, yo, dog. It makes it say like I didn't really want KD over here because I knew this was gonna happen. You feel me? But since Draymond, with KD said yes. KD, that was his main objective. Yo, if I can't beat him, I'm gonna join. That was your main fucking objective. But Draymond gave you that push. That's how I see it.
But Curry, I can tell because he is sneaky light-skinned nigga, man.
Because if that's the case, Kevin, you should have stayed with OKC and you should have fought. You feel me? You took the easy way out. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Because notice he didn't even run it back with the Warriors. He lost to them and just went right over there.
Right. That's how I see it. You feel me? So you wanted to come over here as bad as fucking Draymond was like, yo, just come over here, bro. We'll give you a chip. Come over here. And you was like, oh yes, yes, you wanted it? Yeah, thank you. That's exactly how the fucking way you were. You feel me? Draymond just gave you that push. You didn't have to fucking sit here and just go off the edge easily. You could have been like, nah, nigga, nah. I want to run that shit one more time.
But me
and Russ, one more time. And if that's the case, then I'll leave.
But you know what's a confirmation for me that Curry was in on this? See, they say actions speak louder than words. When he let Durant take the wheel, kind of played backseat to Durant, I said, yeah, he was in on this shit. He was in on that shit.
Tyrone Lue even said it himself. I don't care who's on that fucking team. You guard that man right there. That right there tells it all. Tells it all, bro. Tells it all. Like, dude, if I know I got all these hitters around me, right, and I got fucking 5 people on me, you damn right I'm gonna fucking pass the motherfucking ball and get my assist.
It's only right. That's smart. You gotta pass the ball.
You damn fucking right I'm gonna do that shit. And if I have a fucking a Clay, a KD, what the fuck am I not thinking of?
But he was in on that.
Here you go. If I know I got a shot coming up and shit, bro, you see how Steph, he took his shots. He's like, yo, fuck that. I'm in it. I'm on it. I'm in on this shit too. You feel me? Like, my nigga, like, everybody was balling on that fucking team, bro. Of course I'm gonna sit here and take a back seat, but I kid you not, Steph Curry was feeling that shit every fucking day, bro. Like, damn, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not a good teammate, because I am, and I'll be that, but this is my team, bro. This is my team. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and for Steve Kerr, with Steve Kerr, I just feel like he was a dick rider. Why'd you give him those fucking finals? Why'd you give him them 2 finals MVP? Not for nothing. I'm not saying you. No.
Now that we're on the topic of being that we're talking about the Warriors, because I've heard this from a lot of people regarding the 2022 Warriors. A lot of people consider that a chip that Curry won by himself. Now you notice I'm laughing about that because I'm like, what do you think? Do you think Curry won that chip by himself? Because I personally don't believe that, and I can tell you why, but I personally don't believe that. I mean, yeah, that was his finals. He got the finals. He finally got a finals MVP. But I don't think he did it alone. You gotta remember, you had Clay averaging 15, Andrew Wiggins averaging 17. It got to a point where in that finals, it looked like Andrew Wiggins could have been Finals MVP.
No, he didn't do it by himself. It was just a lot of hard work.
Some people feel like that's a ring.
No,
He did it alone. I'm like,
no,
nah.
no.
Like I don't discredit it.
Because Jordan Poole was there. Jordan Poole was off the bench, fucking averaging points. He was a threat. It was depth. It wasn't that the year strength over numbers? Yeah.
Now Curry, he did average 30 points per game in that finals.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, like of course, you feel me? Like I'm the dominant. I'm the guy. You feel me? Of course, I'm gonna sit here and shoot the lights out and do whatever the fuck it takes and shit to get my team up there. But my team is handling the other shit too as well. So it's not just a me thing. Yeah, it's a me thing because not to say that I would say I did 60% of the work and my team did the rest, the 40%. So I'm finals MVP, but without my team, we wouldn't be a champion and I wouldn't be a finals MVP. There you have it.
Yeah, did you check out what Clay was doing, what Wiggins was doing? It's like,
There you have it. There you have it. Not just them though. Not just them. It was everybody else. Like I said, even Jordan Poole, even Poole. Even Poole. You feel me? Like, but that leads me to talk about Draymond and Austin.
I'm just about to say them names.
Draymond and Austin.
That back and forth has been crazy right now.
I'm gonna try. Like, I really hope when we share this shit that they actually see this and just shut the fuck up right then and there, bro.
They're not gonna do that because they're gonna look at us like, yo, these niggas they ain't got the money we got.
Don't sit here and pay attention to who the fuck I am. Listen to the words that I'm saying. You feel me? Just listen to the words that I'm saying and shit, bro. Don't worry about who the fuck I am. Clearly, I'm not a person that is in your caliber with money and shit, bro. I won't sit here and disrespect you or discredit you. I've seen videos and shit, bro, where fucking bum ass niggas, that Asian dude and stuff like that. Nigga, what basketball have you played? And if you have played basketball, it wasn't on the top level. It wasn't NBA. You feel me? Stop discrediting these fucking players and shit. These niggas play. These niggas did that. You feel me? I won't sit here and discredit Austin Rivers and shit, bro, for anything, bro. You did that, my guy. You made the money. You feel me? I don't care how you got in there and stuff like that, B. You got there, bro. Like the same thing with Bronny. Nigga, you're there. Clearly they saying their father got you there, but nigga, you are there. You are there. You're there. And everybody that's sitting here saying anything about that, go fuck yourself, bro. Stop fucking sitting here hating on that man, bro. He's there. You're not. Shut up.
And you know what else is crazy? See, with LeBron getting Bronny in the league, see, that's called nepotism right now. White people and other races do it all the time. As soon as we do it, it's a problem.
Bro, didn't Bob Myers just give his son and shit, bro, the fucking the Warriors?
Yeah.
Didn't he just do that? Did anybody say anything about that? No.
Nah, it was quiet.
It was hella quiet. Oh shit, word? Oh, he just passing it down to his fucking son. That's what's up. But now fucking LeBron does it or something like that, bro. Oh, what are you doing, dog? Like, you fucking...
You know why they was quiet? They was on their Darius McCollum.
Off the rails with it, my nigga. Y'all niggas is off the fucking rails, bro. Now look.
It's on their Darius McCollum.
I will say this. I don't understand why there's never a time where I can't speak freely about myself, about the things that I wanted to do, the things that I see myself doing. I can't understand why I can't come on a platform and just speak my true feelings without anyone feeling some type of way.
Well, look, on here, here's the kicker. You can cook how you want to cook.
No. I'm saying that because, you know, when Draymond was sitting there talking about Steve Kerr, when he said, yo, dog,
That Steve Kerr hindered his career?
yes. I think coming from college basketball, and after me watching him in college basketball, I've seen some highlights and shit. Then coming into the NBA, from what I've seen from before to what you transition into now, I understand. I understand that you seen yourself progressing more, doing more, not just being this Draymond that we see now. And don't take nothing away from that, my nigga, because you averaged the most triple doubles in a season.
He got the most triple doubles in franchise history with the Warriors.
So don't sit here and take nothing away from that. You feel me? But I understand, Draymond. You wanted to do more, but this coach seeing you doing this. You did what you had to do with this. But I understand, bro. You wanted to do more, and you felt like Steve Kerr ended your career. He's talking like this as to like, and I see it logically about it. You feel me? He's talking to it as like, yo, dog, I love you. I love you, Steve. I do. You feel me? But if if I'm just gonna get my feelings out off my chest. You feel me? But I'm not gonna sit here and discredit you, disrespect you, or anything like that. I didn't hear him disrespect him or anything like that. He just sat here and said, "Doug, I just wanted to do more. I expected myself to do more."
But I do understand why some people find that to be insane. Like I found it to be insane because Draymond can go off the rails a lot. We know this. So say if Kerr would have put him in a position where, I want you to take all these shots. You know Draymond got so off the rails, he would have started taking more than the shots he allowed to. Now he probably could have had Curry on him like, yo, Draymond, you gotta stop doing that.
Now my thing is though,
Clay, you gotta then Clay like, yo, Draymond, you cutting into things, you doing too much.
Okay.
And you know when he get off the rails, what Draymond want to do? He want to punch somebody in the face.
My thing is with that, right? In practice, you have this man in practice in this role. If you take him out that role, or say like I said, if you bring him out of college and you had him continuously play that role, I would have Draymond shoot 10 shots.
But you know how it go when you get to the NBA.
I understand,
and
you know what? I understand on that level. But look how many other players have done it, have came out. LeBron has done it. LeBron came out the fucking league and still playing like the fucking nigga that he was in high school. What the fuck are we talking about?
LeBron has always been that nigga like that.
But that's the thing, though.
Draymond ain't really always been that nigga like that. You know what I'm saying?
But even Austin Rivers gave him his props. He said, yo, you were fucking great in college. First of all, like, dude, listen. For Austin Rivers, right? Well,
now you see what that you said Draymond was great in college. LeBron was such that nigga, he didn't even go to college.
Bro, I understand, bro. That's understandable.
He didn't go to college.
But dude, if like not for nothing, if I have the opportunity to make money, why the fuck would I want to go to college?
Makes sense.
Why would I want to go to college?
And also look at this.
If I have my high school diploma, what else do I need right now? I have a career in basketball. That's what you're giving me right now and shit, bro. Out of high school.
Yeah.
And I meet the requirements and everything and shit. Bro, and I can take care of my family, my nigga. I am out.
Yeah, also another hypothetical here. Say if LeBron would have went to college for like a year or two, imagine how his game would have been. Already a monster coming to the NBA. Imagine how his game would have been if he'd did 1 or 2 years of college.
You know what? That probably be even better for him in his career. You feel me? It probably even be better for his career. I feel like with Bronny, he should have let him go to college and shit, my nigga, just to get that fucking feeling. You feel me? Let him run a year or two in college. But he wanted to bring his son. Okay, cool. Not hating. You feel me?
Bronny did go to USC, but
Oh,
then
he
you know what
did for a
changed.
year, right? For a year. I'm sorry, for a year,
But
right?
then you know what changed that though when Bronny had that went to cardiac arrest, and that'll definitely change your perspective. I've been through a cardiac arrest. I mean your heart stopped. You died basically. Your heart boom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm quite sure they looked at that like I don't know how much more he got to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me let me get him to the league. He can have his dream because that'll scare you. You look at that like yo, that's yeah. Let me get him right. Let's get him to the league.
So there you have it. And I don't know, and that right there, and for people even hating on that even more, it's sickening. It
But
really
you
is
know,
sickening, bro.
we in a sick world. Why you think at times, man, I get in my
Really
bag and just say what I say when I talk about these hard ERs. I get on these crackers and these
really
niggers
fucking
because they
sickening,
sick.
bro. Really fucking sickening. Nobody even fucking thinks of it like that and shit, bro. See, I didn't think of it like that. I was just thinking of it as like, yo, dog, I don't care, my nigga. Get your son in the fucking league, my nigga. I would do the same thing too.
That's why when it
I
comes to
know I'm in
Bronny,
the league and shit. If I know
I
I'm in the
do.
league and I have the opportunity to get my son in here, bro, yo, dog, trying to be an Eagle? You trying to be a Warrior? Trying to
That's
be
why I
Red
have a
Sox?
little. That's why when it comes to Bronny, I have a little bias with him because I understand the heart shit. Because why I've been there with cardiac arrest, gotta had to get a new heart. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how devastating that shit could be. It's real right there. Like
Yeah,
that's heavy.
yeah. And no, and like nobody can really even fucking think of it that way, bro. And it's sickening. It really is sickening.
And also another thing, let me put this out there for you because I've been asked this after I had my cardiac arrest and all that. You know what I'm saying? People ask me, yo, and this is why I say people gotta stop watching everything and stop embracing everything y'all see in fucking movies. Cause y'all crazy. People ask me like, yo, when you went out, did you see the white light? Bro, I had to I had to laugh and tell those like, yo, y'all gotta stop watching movies, man. I ain't see no white light. I ain't know I was gone, man. I went to a coma and I didn't know I was my mom had to tell me everything that happened. I ain't see no light, nigga. Far as I know, shit went dark.
If I'm waking back up after anything, like I know from yesterday, from the yesterday that I know of, you feel me? Like that's what it is. You feel me? If anything, it was just a long ass
Oh.
fucking sleep. But to me, it felt like 5 minutes.
I will say that's the best sleep I did get though. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me? Like I was just asleep for a very long time. But to me, it felt like I knew what yesterday was, and I'm waking up today. But it was from 2 weeks from now.
You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep, but I ain't remember a whole section. But it's like when people ask the light, I'm just like, no, like I ain't know nothing about being hooked up to a breathing tube, life support, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like real shit. So hey, you got the nepotism, whether your kid going through a heart problem or anything. If you could provide that nepotism and they want to ride with it, go ahead and hold it down.
Bro, because I'm pretty sure all of you would do the same exact thing. You would. You would. Oh, but Carmelo has his son. Carmelo either and his mom wanted their son to go to college. And maybe his son wanted to go to college as
And
well.
guess what? Melo's son did want to go to college because I was keeping up with like the little documentary joint he's putting on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Carmelo's son went and played in Dykeman. Like Carmelo's son was really out there and played in different tournaments. So and then Carmelo's son wanted to go to Syracuse. So it's not only they wanted him to go to college, he wanted to go to college too.
Right. You feel me? Dwayne Wade's son, he's in college as well, right? I'm pretty sure of it.
Which one? Zaire Wade.
Yeah.
Last I remember from, I think he had went overseas or something like that. Last I Check.
Okay, so
I don't know if he's still in college.
he's not even in the NBA. Like, I mean, he's overseas and shit. You feel me? He
That's the
was
last I checked. Then I
like,
remember also he had a G League tryout that didn't go so well.
So I wonder what he's gonna. I wonder what LeBron's gonna do with his other son. Is he gonna go to college? And, like, yeah, I mean, what if his
What are
son?
you talking about? You talking about Bryce? Bryce already in college.
And, yeah. So what's up? Like, I mean, like, like, dude, these are just certain things and shit, bro, that either their kids want to do it or their parents are asking their kids, do you want to do it? And their kids is like, yeah, I want to go to NBA. You feel me? Like, dude, like,
And plus,
it don't
ain't
matter, my
many
nigga.
it ain't many people coming out of high school no more straight to the NBA no more. Like that, if you really think about it.
Yeah, you really don't. You really don't. Yeah. And it's not like, they probably have that option, but they like, yo, dog, nah, I just want to go to college. Let me get my education up.
And then now college is paying players that NIL money.
Not for nothing and shit, bro.
Even though when it comes to NIL, I do agree with Michael Beasley, what he said in his interview with Shannon Sharpe. He was like, yo, these kids, they need to really earn it. Don't get paid till you get to that level yet. They really know how it feel to really
That's
earn
what I'm
that bread.
saying. Like, I'm like kind of 50-50 on it. You feel me? Like, dude, when you get these college games, that's why back then you didn't have their names on it. You just had the numbers and shit, because it's like, dog, we're not gonna be paying you and stuff like that or whatever to be in these college games or something like that, and you're not supposed to be getting paid for nothing at all anyway. You're on scholarship. You feel me? Like, so they just had their numbers back then. Now you really want to put their names on their fucking jerseys and shit, bro. And it's like, yo, dude, not for nothing. Like, now it's like you're waiting, like you're expecting to get paid and shit. Like, I'm 50-50 on it because you have certain players on there whose lives are not as good as how they portray it to be. You feel me? When I say portray, they're on the field, like, they have the best gear probably. You feel me? The best gear just because they go to a good school. And if they just ask to be like this, like, yo, let me get this visor, let me get this helmet, let me get this, let me get that. They're like, oh yeah, give it to him. Especially if he's a fucking great fucking player. You feel me?
Yeah.
But in his home, it's not so great. You feel me? So
Valid point.
it's like like, y'all want me to be great, but this is where I'm coming from, and I need my family to be great as well too.
But I will say this: from what I see with the NIL, I do see they giving it to the players that's really cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, but like I said, like, I get it. It's like I said, like, I'm great here. Y'all see me great here, but at home it's not so great. You feel me? Can I change that as well too? Just as much as y'all changing me. You feel me? Here's a couple of dollars. Go take care of your family. Thank you. You feel me? I would say this much. They get money, but hold it for them. Don't give it to them.
Now you know what that sound good, and there's some situations where that could be like that, but then sometimes family ain't always family.
But dog, look, like, if family needs help, right? Go to the family's house. Go there. You feel me? Look for it. Look at it yourself. You feel me? If they're lying, kick them off the fucking team. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. You gotta have no serious. Like,
Nah,
no,
it's the way what you right though. The way you
yeah,
said it was like just kick them off
seriously.
the team.
Like, dog, you gotta, like, yo, seriously, like,
Because you're not about to lie to me to get this money.
yeah,
though.
you gotta set examples. You gotta be really harsh about it. You gotta have a heart, and you gotta be very harsh about it. The two H's, heart and harsh. You feel me? Haram and then halal. You feel me? Like,
The two
Like-
H's is harsh and hard. Haram and then halal.
Like real talk though,
But you're right
I mean,
though.
like yo, dude, like you gotta have that heart to be like, yo, dog. If you really, if it's really like this and stuff like that, let's go to your crib. Let's see for themselves and stuff like that. Being if it's really like this, yo, we got you, bro. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna take care of your family. Blah 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 blah. But if you just sitting here and lying off the fucking scales like that, bro,
Nah, you out of here. You gotta
you
get
out
your
of here, bro. What are you
because
trying
there's
to
people.
scam us and shit, my
Yeah,
nigga?
because there's people
You
that's
just lost
really
your whole fucking scholarship, bro.
yeah,
And
because there's
that
people
right
that's
there.
really going through it, and you lying about it. And you got people
Right,
that's really going through it.
and that right there puts it on the map. Like, yo, don't fucking sit here and come lying to us about this shit, bro. Don't come lying to us about this shit. You gonna get your money from the time that you have from the time that you're in college, whether scholarship or no scholarship or nothing like that. When you're in college, until the time that you're out of college, when you're drafted out of college, or you do your 4 years and stuff like that, your 2 to 4 years or whatever, you'll get all your money, every cent at the end. You feel me? You'll get every cent at the end. But don't sit here and try to fucking be on some bullshit while you bro. Nah, I'm not with that. None of us is with that. You're done. You no more
Yeah.
football. You're out this school. Now you get nothing. You get no money. If you're on scholarship, you lose your fucking whole scholarship. But and then you have dumbass fucking niggas that do some dumb shit like that. You got dummies that do shit like that too. So
Definitely
it's
right.
not fucking like from what I'm saying, it really wouldn't be fucking surprising.
Nah, it ain't far fetched at all. You know, people always looking for a scam or hustle. You know how it go.
So it's like, yo, dog, if I'm giving you like, say like 2,000 a game. 2,000 each game, like the whole season and shit. You feel me? Like, you do good, you get bonuses. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dog, it's not like you're not getting that money. You're just not gonna see that money. You can't touch that money. You can see it probably, but you can't touch it. You feel me? And I really wouldn't want you to see it anyway and shit, bro. Don't even try to calculate it. You feel me? Like that's the thing. When you just do it that way, don't even tell them how much they're getting. Nothing, bro. Nothing. They family need help. Cool. We'll go to your fucking family and see if they really, really need help.
Yeah, break it down piece by piece. Like, oh, this what y'all need help with. All right. Then get him a little piece so that way save some
Don't
bread.
give him no money. Give the family the money. Matter of fact, put the family in the house. Take that money and just just give them a house. Don't even give them no money.
Yeah, because you give them that bread, they might do something. Yeah, like nah, we gonna put you over here.
Don't even give them the money. Give them a house. Give them whatever the fuck they need and shit, bro. Yo, my mom needs a car and shit, bro, to come visit me in the games. All right, cool. We'll get you a car.
A reasonable car too.
A basic car.
Reasonable car, like something nice, decent. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. You know, they're not gonna get that Darius McCollum transportation.
You get a van, nigga. You get a
Transportation.
van.
You know, and speaking of Darius McCollum, we know he the main event for the night. Off the rails. We know that man is the main event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
So yeah, that your man's Darius McCollum. You put me onto this guy. You know, I went and did some research.
I'm really appalled. Cause it's like, yo, dog. All right. I'm gonna start it off by saying,
Yeah,
I go hard for autistic people.
yeah. Introduce the world to Darius McCollum.
I go hard for autistic people. Right? I
Yeah,
have family members. I have friends who have autistic kids. I used to volunteer for autistic group homes and stuff. They're very fucking smart. dumb, funny, cool as shit. You feel me? Um, they're just people too. Um, I say all that to say, I really when I see this article, I was just like, yo, dog, like 32 times this man has been arrested for
Yeah.
stealing the MTA buses
And
and
trains.
trains, right? And mind you, 32 times that he's been arrested, right? No incidents.
Yeah,
Not
nobody get
one.
hurt.
No, not one time. This man has made every stop, dropped off people. Not one person has ever thought to themselves, like, who the fuck is this guy? This ain't an NTA worker. This man.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hold on, before I even get to that one, I really
Yeah,
feel I'm like this, like yo, dog, like yo, get this man a fucking job, bro. Like yo, dog, I'm going hard for this man
yeah.
until me and
Until we
this
did
man
some,
right here, me and
yeah.
females right here, right? We
Until
we,
we did
we
some
actually
research.
we actually did some research and fuck that. Lock that nigga the fuck up, bro. Keep
Yeah,
that nigga in there, my nigga.
yeah.
Yo, dog.
He got to
This
stay there
man,
because look,
yo,
let's go further. How we did the math on this, right? He's
yo, bro,
he is
yo, bro.
currently 61 years old.
Go ahead, keep going, keep
Means he
going.
was born 1965.
Go ahead, keep going, keep going.
Now, by 1973, that's when he was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
memorized all the routes of the buses and the MTA trains and all. He memorized all that. Now, by the age of 15, he was stealing these buses and trains and doing the routes properly. So that means when he's 15, that's 1980.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This man has been doing this, stealing the New York transportation since the 80s. Wilding.
Now mind you, this man has stole over 100 buses, and been arrested. Who was it?
They say
20,
30, arrested
32
32
times.
times.
32 times. He stole over 100 buses.
100 buses. Now, in the midst of everything, as a youngin, he had some workers that worked on the buses and trains that showed him things. But my thing is, this all could have been avoided. But then again, I can't blame the workers because maybe they did show the right path, try to tell him, go take the class and do all that. And he possibly, and I'm not even gonna say possibly, because he's a psycho. We're gonna get into furthermore why he's a psycho. I know he didn't do the right thing. I know he said, fuck them classes. I can already drive. I got it. Don't matter. And I got the uniform. Now I know y'all gonna hear this. He got the uniform. Yes. This man had the fucking uniform for
Man,
a job
well,
that he don't have.
yo, dog, to the Halloween stores out there, please, 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 just to the Halloween stores, to the uniform stores out there, to the Halloween stores first. If you're gonna make fucking costumes, don't make the same exact costume. You feel me? If you're gonna make a train out like a train uniform, an NTA uniform, make it the same color, but put a different initials on it. You feel me? So at least right then and there, we already know it ain't the real NTA uniform, right? And for uniform stores out there, if I'm coming to your store and I'm asking for a uniform and I don't have no proper ID or anything as to me working or anything like that, then kick me out the fucking store, bro. Seriously, like you know what I mean? Like that right there it's just like, yo, dude, anybody can do that shit. Anybody can come up into the office and stuff. Like, what if he was autistic, or what if he wasn't autistic, but he was a psycho?
But it turns out that he was the and look, no diss to the autism community. All love to y'all. Yeah, all y'all are not crazy. Y'all do get smart. But this specific guy, Darius McCollum, he's both. He's a
Yeah,
psycho autistic person.
yeah, because it's
He's
like,
not
yo,
just normal autistic. He's psycho.
dude, you're getting up every fucking day. You're putting on a uniform that you do not have a job to. Like, you don't work there, but you have a uniform. And you get up every fucking day faithfully.
And mind you, that he keep the uniform crispy. It's freshly ironed.
Faithfully.
Got the badges, the whistle.
Faithfully. Faithfully. Wake up every fucking day, put on this uniform, and goes to this job.
And let's
You
not
feel
forget,
me?
we gotta tell him how we found this out because we say, yo, we gotta
Dog, I'm
gotta
scrolling
get
through
his side.
Facebook. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and dog, me and Bill's going back and forth like, yo, dog, like, yo, what if niggas is like, giving him the bus and be like, yo, go to work for me and shit, bro. Like,
And they
I mean,
probably
like,
was. I believe that was going on.
you feel me? Like, where it said like he had people that rode out for him sitting here. He had supporters basically, and that's another thing. That's what makes it more psycho about it, because you had fucking supporters. You had people who were down for you, who wanted to give you this fucking job. And from 15 to 61, you didn't even fucking consider on getting your license, going to this fucking training class. You had
Or
no,
maybe 15 to 55 because he's been locked up
yeah,
since 2018.
yeah, 15 to 55. Like, you mean to tell me you didn't want to do that? You had all the pull in the fucking world, bro. All the pull. All the pull.
And
You
they say
feel
he
me?
loved.
And you didn't.
They
You
say he
had
loved
nothing but love,
transportation.
bro. You had
Obviously, he
nothing
ain't
but
love it
love,
enough to
bro.
do illegal.
Right. You had nothing but the love, and that right there makes it instant psycho. It's like, yo, dog, you had nothing but fucking support. Give me that support. Give me that fucking support. You feel me? Like, basically, I have my foot in the door. I have my uniform already.
Oh, and
I have
look,
a uniform already.
being that
Like,
he knew how to do all that, if he had just took the proper test and all that, he would have passed it with flying
bro, you
colors
would
and
have
been
been
good.
chilling, bro. And not, and I say that to say, like, look, for the man, because he hasn't had an incident. That's really fucking good. Not having an incident at all.
Yeah, he ain't hurt nobody.
My man's like, that right there should tell you, like, give these autistic people a real fucking job, bro. Like, for real. Like, these people want to do more. I'm looking at it as like if I had to defend him in a way, then this is the only time I'll defend him. This is the only thing I'll sit here and say. Maybe he has wanted to do it so much, so like, so many times. Maybe he's wanted to do it so many times or whatever, but people have denied him from doing it because of like, his his autism. So,
But see, I don't think he was denied because of his autism. It's like they probably seen everything he's arrested for. They probably say,
like,
nah,
what's the percentage of autistic people with licenses? That's the question. You feel me?
what's their life expectancy? Is that what you asked? Well, I'm gonna look it up. What's the life expectancy? I'm trying. I'm trying not to laugh. Yo, yo, yo. And look, and let me put this out there. I know so yo, why y'all laughing? I'm not laughing at all autistic people. Look, I'm in the wheelchair. I got a disability too. Everybody got to keep it going. But this man, Darius McCollum, he make the autistic community look bad. So if y'all get mad at that man. Get mad. Look up him. Go find a documentary on YouTube. It's called Off the Rails. A documentary about Darius McCollum. And that's how we further knew he was psycho. Because they got the trailer of him putting a uniform on in the mirror. And the man that recorded that, you crazy too. I'd have put my camera down. I don't want no more of this. I'm out of here. Get me the fuck off the set. I'm done.
Approximately, there is only 34% of teenagers with autism without an intellectual disability obtain their driver's license by the age 21. While this is lower than the 90% rate of neurotypical peers, many autistic individuals successfully learn to drive, with studies showing they often take longer to train but frequently obtain their license. That's 1/3, 34%. Only 1/3 of the population, or 1/3 of autistic people.
But see, look at him. See, he was an anomaly because he remembered the whole bus routes of the trains and buses by 8 years old. So obviously it shows that he don't take too long to learn. He knows how to retain information. So if he'd have went the right way about it, he probably maybe would have failed the test maybe one time, but I don't even think he would have failed one. I think he'd have got 100 off the rip.
My thing is, he could have had his driver's license.
Now he got to sit.
And his driver's license, he could have had everything he needed to have and stuff like that. He had the proper training, he had the support, he had all that shit. And that right there makes him a little psycho. Not even a little. He's psycho.
And remember, I was saying, he might be related to CJ McCollum. You know what? If he is related to CJ McCollum in some type of way, CJ, leave him there. Don't send him nothing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
because mind you, for 40 years, and he went in and out of prison for this. In and out of jail too.
In and out.
He was given multiple opportunities to get right.
In a psych ward, not regular prison, in a psych ward.
Yeah, which they say is a prison for some of the most dangerous criminals, and they got him labeled as mentally ill. Which can we deny it? I'm gonna go back to it. The man was in the mirror like Candyman.
Putting on a fucking uniform that he does not work at.
Yes, for a job he doesn't have now. Was he clocking in? This is why I'm gonna watch the documentary. Was he able to clock in?
I need to know more. Yeah, I need to know more because this it's like I said, if I'll give him that one defense, you feel me? But even that, I have to take that back because from the information that we just heard and I just read, he could have had his license. He could have had it. He could have got his fucking driver's license. So it's not like, maybe around that time it might have been harder. You feel me? But dude, I don't know, dude, I feel like you could have got your driver's permit. You feel me? Would have aced that with fucking high flying colors.
And then after passing all that, if they would have discriminated against him, that's a lawsuit.
Yeah. So you didn't even try that. You didn't even go that route. So that right there makes you psycho for doing it. I can't respect you for that. I can't. Like I just said, I love autistic people. I go hard for all of y'all and shit, bro. I wear y'all colors strong and proud. You feel me?
Word, shout out to them, but this man Darius McCollum.
That right there, off the rails.
Yeah, off the rails, yeah.
Off the rails, my nigga. That's the name of it, y'all.
That's the name of the documentary.
If you want to watch it yourself, you're more than welcome to. Of course, it's on YouTube. It's an hour.
And you know what crazy? That title is a double entendre.
Yep.
Because mentally he off the rails.
He's off the rails.
He's stealing these subways and all that off the rails.
Off the rails. But mind you, he's driving them with like
Yeah, nobody got hurt.
Nobody would never know that he didn't work for the NTA. Nobody would never know. And I'm pretty sure all of them got to work on time. All of them had a nice bus ride and shit, bro. You feel me? They all sat here and said hello. He was probably talking to them. I'm pretty sure there was about like a couple of ladies and shit, bro, and some dudes that fuck with homie. They like, oh yeah, Darius about to come pick us up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But can't wait.
I imagine how they felt when they seen this documentary, if they seen it.
Dog, they probably like.
He also made the news too.
Like, they probably appalled like I am. Like, oh my God, like.
It's another thing. I wonder, are they putting money on his books? They're probably like, nah, we can't support this ignorance.
Dog, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. When you really look at facts and when you really break down the facts of what he did do, it's like, how could you really support him for that? You didn't follow rules and regulations, bro. You like.
But then again, I can see the people that if he let people on for free and all that and give him a hard time, I could see them still sending him something.
Yeah, I
maybe trying to visit them. He let them on when times was hard. They ain't have it. Because look at it. He ain't got no time to argue with somebody about them not having their fare because you don't even have his job. So you got.
He probably was though. He probably was going, nigga. He was going super hard anyway for fucking waking up every day, fucking putting on a uniform that he didn't really own. Well, he owned, but like
I'm quite sure.
He's probably going super hard.
He let people on for free because he did all that.
I probably got a route knock.
He did all that. I know he's smart enough to know, like, nah, let me not start no arguing with these people about them not having no fare, because that's gonna bring attention to me. Just get on the bus.
Yeah, word. Because next thing you know, but then again, now we're in Yonkers, right? And we have the B line, right? Similar kind to the MTA bus system. Y'all are kind of like now in cahoots with each other now and shit. NTA B line, then you got NTA City type shit, So that's how it is out here. But when I see the B line, right, I also see the supervisors riding around. You feel me? Bus breaks down, and that's fucking very surprising. Out of over 100 buses that this man has drove, not one of them has broken down.
This is why I say, bro, he got lucky. God was giving him chance after chance to get right, and he did. That's why he got to stay in there. Lock him up. He been there 6 years old. Well, since 2018, that's 8 years. Keep him in there. There's nothing more that could be done. He was given a lot of chances to get right.
Now, one bus is broken down on you, right? That's one. Two, the supervisors, like I just said, I see the supervisors riding around and shit, bro. And when they be at the last stop or the first stop, right? They be right there. They be trying to see, like, the buses is good. They like the drivers are good and shit. So the supervisor's never seen you.
This is why I see, and further, he was given a lot of chances to get right.
The bus never broke down. Yo, dog.
He was given chances to get right.
Yo, bro.
You know what 2 H's he get? Harsh and haram. That's what he get. That's what he get. Harsh and haram. That's his 2 H's. Darius McCollum, you did this to yourself. Stay in there. 8 years down, a lifetime to go.
Yeah, how long you got? Did they say how long you got? Or we gotta watch a documentary?
We're gonna have to watch a documentary. I'm quite sure it's more in there. And you know what? If I find out any of them buses did break down, and then he fixed them, oh yes, really keep him in there because you had all the you. Come on, bro.
He's like, they're not gonna catch me.
If I find out he was fixing the buses and trains, if he, come on, bro.
But bro, even if he was, I'm telling you, he must have went routes where the supervisors was like, "Nah, he good."
This is why I'm saying he was given more than enough chances. Who gets that many chances? Come on, man. God was really looking out for him. God was like, you know what? I'm gonna look out for my autistic brother right here. He got this going. Let me see if he get right. He never got right.
You know that meme where that bald head dude with the glasses and he's just standing like disappointed. That's how God was standing.
Disappointed. How much more chances do you need, bro? Along with them 100 buses and train, he got over 100 chances.
Oh man, bro.
He really don't even have a side to tell. Just be quiet, though. You don't have a side to tell.
I gotta ask, so you really autistic? Or you just
and think about it. There's people out here struggling to get on with MTA. They taking the test back to back to back. He had the God-given
the support that you have, my name. Can I have that support?
And look, he had the God-given talent for this. Like this is just something he could do, and he went the wrong way with it.
I need that support. I need that same support right now. You feel me? Like shit.
Oh, some people got to work harder than others,
support, bro.
And some people just have the God-given talent. It was given to him, and he didn't use it right.
God-given talent, driving buses and trains and shit.
So when you think about it, this man was a villain for no reason.
A whole minute. A whole fucking minute, my nigga. Off the rails, bro.
Off the rails.
Off the fucking rails, my nigga. Off the
At least
rails,
when I look at villains like Joker and Bane, it's purpose and all that behind their villainry.
Magneto. I always say it. We need Magneto right now.
Come on, man.
We need Magneto right now. That's what we need.
So that's the two H's he get. Harsh and haram.
We need Magneto to get a fucking football, baseball field and surround the White House.
And you know, I gotta stamp Darius McCollum with this. Because his autism don't get him a pass out of this because he did a lot of dirt. With that, Darius McCollum, you, sir, you are a nigger.
You're a dumb one at that, bro. That's what basically, in the dictionary, because this is when I was younger, when I looked up the word, this is when, like, when us kids, niggas in the dictionary, right? And in the dictionary at the time, right, it said egghead, ignorant. That's what nigga stood for. Now it stands for ignorant and black person. Into the dictionary. Dictionary changes like every year. Every year.
Something like that. They say like every year, 2 years, something like that.
Yeah. So this is when I was younger. So when we looked in the dictionary when I was in elementary and shit in the prehistoric times. That was when I looked in the dictionary and I looked up the word nigga, say egghead. Now it just says ignorant black person. Could say something else now. Not too sure. Haven't read the dictionary in a very long time.
Do they? I hope they got cracker in the dictionary. Ignorant white person.
Yo, which they probably don't.
How about that?
Just have cracker in it, where it's just some type of hard bread. That's how they have it.
No, they need to put cracker in there. Ignorant white person. Come on, is this how I look at it? You gonna do that? Balance the racism, man. Call out both sides.
Dog. Do white people even get mad for us calling them crackers?
They might if you catch them by surprise, but they ain't expecting you to say that.
I think they do though. I think they do.
They might get mad if you call them an indentured servant and really break down the meaning to them and let them know like you was a slave too. You just had a higher class name. They they really gonna start sweating, turn red and all that.
Yeah, I think they probably do. If you call them cracker, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not gonna go out the
Oh, I'm
way.
gonna do it. Let a white person. And you call me a nigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got racial slurs ready.
Oh yeah.
I got remix ones too.
Oh,
It's gonna get harsh and haram.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. And it's like if it really falls down to that, bro, it's if a white person even comes out their mouth like that, I don't know. It depends how the way I feel that day. If I'm like right now, if a white person calls me now, I'll just probably laugh at them and call it shit. I don't want to fucking entertain that shit. But any other day, I probably would. It depends if you say it in my face too. I'll probably just pop you in your lips and shit, like fluff you in your lips, depending on how I feel about it. I don't know. Depends
It
on
all
how I
depends
feel.
on the day you have it.
Yeah, pretty much.
They catch you on a day where you want to snuff somebody, or
Oh yeah,
they
bro.
they lucky that they became the next contestant for a fist to
Yeah,
the face.
yeah, so yeah, I mean, and it's got to be a bigger dude. I can't hit no little dude. Like it's gotta be a big ass white dude.
I'm telling you right now, I'm taking advantage because white person called me that. I'm gonna just start crying, going all news channels, say they was discriminating against me, give me a lawsuit, start a GoFundMe, get people to donate to my heartbreak.
You know what? I think that's what real black people, not real, but that's what black people are doing now too. They're not even really trying to hit them or not like that. You know, they're hitting them, but they're hitting them where it really hurts them most. And they're
Yeah,
hitting
because
them,
look at they could
they're hitting
you
their
you could
pockets.
you could heal up from a punch in the face.
Yeah, they're
So if they
hitting their
got a nice
pockets.
pocket of you and you get them for 500,000 or a million, oh how they really hurt.
Yeah.
They would rather you
I'll
punch them
probably
in the
just ask
face.
them questions like, "Where you work at?" Oh, I'll probably just follow them.
They would rather you punch them in the face than them to lose money.
Yeah, because if you punch them in the face, then they're gonna take your money. They're gonna
Yeah,
take you
then you're gonna be where Darius McCollum at.
off the rails.
Off the rails.
Off the rails in jail.
Gonna be sitting right there with him, like he gonna be telling you his story. Yo, you know I used to steal. Nigga, I seen your documentary. I want to hear your story. Piss me off, man. I'm already mad. I gotta be here with you. Don't stop talking about what you did. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm already mad. I'm in here, and they put me in here with you.
Yo, bro. At least I know why I'm in here. You?
You had chance after chance after chance. I just had a bad day. I'm going home soon. You stuck here forever.
Fucking dummy. You ignorant
I'm
egghead.
going home soon. I'm only here this month. It's the weekend.
Yeah,
I'm out of here Monday. Just gotta pay a fine. You stuck here forever, nigga. You're done. You're done. You've been locked up since the age of 53. You're done.
Yo, bro.
You're done. You're done.
Oh man.
How much more chances do you need?
Clearly a million.
Darius McCollum is the
Clearly a
example of
million.
what happens when you don't take advantage of all the chances you're given to get right. You know what? Darius McCollum, though he's a black man, he can never say, "Oh, I was never given a chance because I'm black." No, you can't say that. You can't even use that as a lie to just get over someone. You was given too many chances.
I'm pretty sure we watched this documentary. people are gonna be like, "Yo, dog, we gave him a chance," and that's what's really gonna make this shit
Nigga,
even
I'm gonna start laughing.
That's just gonna make this shit even more funnier and just really piss me the fuck off even more because it's like I was riding out for you too, bro. I was looking for one. If he says like, "Yo, they never really gave me a chance to," so I just took advantage. I'd be like, ah. Like fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like they never gave you a chance and nothing like that, even if you have people supporting you, but they never gave you a chance. I'm down. Fuck it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Go off the rails. But if they gave you a chance and plenty of chances at that, and you never took it serious, you deserve to be in jail, bro. Autistic or not.
Come on, bro.
So if you wasn't autistic and you was doing this and shit, bro, you didn't have a fucking chance. I could just imagine what you'd be at right now. Would you be in a psych ward right now or somewhere else or something? Probably still be in a psych ward. I mean, for the simple fact that you was autistic and they probably let you go as many times as they did off the same thing, it's like you probably be in jail the day before then. Maybe at like 19 arrests instead of 32.
What
Like,
I'm
you know what I
saying.
mean? Like, if you was a regular person, like maybe 10 arrests, not 32. Definitely not 32. 10 arrests, like, yo, dog. He's going to put you in Alaska or something where there's no trains or buses.
Are you done?
Like, it put you up there or something like that or whatever. But you're autistic and they took their chances with you 32 fucking times. He was like, this is the last straw, bro. Nigga or not.
Yeah,
Nigga or
well,
not. Nigga or not, autistic or not.
it's the last straw.
This is the last straw, bro.
You can't come on now. You can't say I don't see where you can say anything about discrimination. He might have got discriminated maybe the first few times, but not all the time, bro.
Like I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like I said, we watch the shit. I'm gonna find I'm not trying to find like a way to defend him, but at the same time though, it's like I wanna really hear your side of the fucking story and see where you're coming from. And when I get to understand where you were coming from, I'm gonna go off by that. I'm gonna go off by that because there has to be another reason why. You know, because there's a lot of autistic people out there. And like I said, the 34% of autistic people with a driver's license right now, what the fuck are they doing? You feel me?
Oh,
What are they doing right now? What type of job do they have? Shit, you feel me? Like, you know. So that's where I'm standing right now. It's like, you know, you had opportunities, but I really want to hear your side of the story and see where you were coming
he could have made that percentage go. He could have been 35. Could have made that percentage go up to 40.
from. Yo, bro. And him being, I'm telling you, him being a bus driver, I'm telling you, people would probably on the bus like, yo, I love this guy. He's so cool. On the train ride, he was making announcements and shit, bro. Announcing the next step and stuff. He probably did that shit ever so professionally and shit, bro. Dog, like he probably had the gift of all gifts, funny. And it's
Now
not
wait,
even a
this
gift.
lead me to another thing. Was he really making the announcements or just riding?
That's what they said. He said they was making announcements and shit, bro. Dog, they said that he was like the preview. They was like he was making the announcements and everything.
See, come
So
on.
it's like, yo, dude, like, you know, I really want to hear your side of the fucking story. Like, you know, why'd you do it?
So see,
Why'd you do it?
this is like when Ghost gave Tariq that letter while Tariq was locked up. You know what it said. I knew you would end up here, little nigga. Right where you belong. That's exactly what happened in real time. I knew you would end up here, little nigga. Right where you belong.
Yo, bro.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Well, if y'all want to go do y'all research on it, go watch Off the Rails, how we about to do, because Darius McCollum situation is crazy. It's definitely crazy.
And
I thought that Nature Boy shit was wild. This Darius McCollum, it's crazy too.
bro, and this was just out of the blue. I just go on Facebook, scroll, and just see that, and I'm like, damn, why? That question, why, is a very good question. When you ask that question, why, you go do research, and you really get down the rabbit hole. It's like, damn. Now, like this, we didn't even think he had a whole fucking documentary on this shit. He just trying to figure out what the fuck.
At first, I felt bad for him. I don't feel bad no more. That went out the window.
I felt bad. I really, really felt bad. It was like, damn, bro, because like it was prior from that where I seen an autistic, like, you know, really off the rails. Like I seen an autistic kid outside and shit, bro, of his house, and the cops tasing and shit all crazy and shit. And he's outside of his property. You feel me? He's like yelling or something like that or whatever the case. Like, but you know, nobody's really paying no mind. They all know that he's autistic and shit. But the cops don't know that he's autistic, and then the cops, crackers, um, they're outside and they tase him all crazy and shit, bro. He's fucking autistic and shit, bro. I hope the family really fucking press charges on that and really got their money for that shit, bro, because that shit's crazy. So that right there is something like that. I forgot what was the reason behind it, because I think he had something in his hand or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if it was a gun or anything like that. I don't know if it was a particular weapon or whatever the case may be, but he was on his property and stuff like that. It was really, he wasn't putting nobody in harm, that whatever. But I think the cops got scared of something that seen some shit and did what the fuck they did. But like I said, I hope the family press charges on that situation. That's what led me to sit here and like, you know, look at this article and I'm like, autistic dude. All he wanted to do was just fucking drive trains and buses and shit. Why nobody ever gave him fucking chance? And
he can't. Darius McCollum can't press no charges. He done up.
No.
Now the other person you talking about, they could press charges. Darius McCollum, he's done up.
He went really off the rails on that. And like I said, like, you know, when I see autistic articles and shit, bro, especially when it says the first thing autistic, it's like, yo, dog, all right, when it's a regular person, I'm pretty sure you fucking deserve it. I'm pretty sure you deserve shit, bro. Something in your right mind didn't go off and shit, my nigga. You just a dumbass motherfucker, bro, for real. But autistic people, because, like, you know, you don't know that person, you feel me, and you see a person the way they act, and just like you jump and shit, bro. First of all, that's just kind of wrong. Just jumping for people like that, whatever. But when you don't know a person, like I said, you don't know their, like, you know, their conditions or anything off the rails. You just think like, you know, what the fuck is wrong with that person? Like, you know what I mean? But you don't know if they're autistic or anything. They're going through anything and stuff like that. So that's why I go hard with autistic people, because I see people laugh at them, you know, make fun of them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I was growing up, kind of the same way. But until I actually knew them, understood them and shit, bro, I was just like, yeah, never do that shit. You feel me? But
so yeah, definitely shout out to all the autistic people doing the right thing. That's not on their Darius McCollum.
Yeah,
Saying,
yeah,
please don't be like him. Let this
yeah,
inspire y'all to not be like him.
yeah. Just get. I said, like, there's people out there. There's autistic people out there who want regular jobs. You feel me? Like Darius. Like they want to work jobs like people like us.
Darius didn't want no job. He just wanted to be a criminal about it.
Yeah, yeah. Do it the right way, guys. Please do it the right way. Don't do it the Darius
Yeah.
way.
Don't be Darius McCollum. If you learn anything from this, don't be Darius McCollum.
Please don't. Please
Don't
don't.
be him.
And another thing, like, like I said, man, like people, just let people be people, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if people want to sit here and get things off their chest and shit, bro, I don't think they can disrespectful, man. Thing like that. Like, I'll say this. That's the last thing I'll say about that. Because I always ride out for my son. You feel me, Steph? You feel me? And I love his family and everything. What Aisha Curry said about her seeking attention was just completely fucking wrong. You shouldn't be seeking attention from nobody else besides your man. You feel me? But the other thing which she was talking about,
You took it way back. Took it to the
yeah,
Aisha
no,
Curry.
no, yeah, because like like it's the same. It's the same exact thing from what I'm saying about Drake. Like when she was asked a question about did she ever think that she was ever married, and she said no, she didn't want marriage and all like that. This is the type of questions that when people are asked, they want to be as real as possible. You know, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Especially if you're seeing it from her point of view. Don't see it as like, like, oh, you're married with him. You're trying to basically say you're unhappy in your marriage and you don't want you didn't want him, you didn't want these kids, you just disrespected him. No, this is the thing that she's seen for her fucking self. You feel me? These are what people see for themselves. I see myself being a big, big star or a big person, like, that people can look up to. This is how I see myself. But if the road happens to go another way and it's a way where I'm happy, but it's not giving me everything that I want, but I'm happy, I don't see what's the problem with that. But if you ask me, where did I see myself? I'm going to bring you down that road where I thought I would see myself.
But you know what? Sometimes it ain't even worth bringing people so far down that road because they don't care. They just want something to talk about.
You feel me? So for Austin Rivers, like I said, bro, I don't think you should took it that way. Feel me? I don't think Draymond was even leaning towards that way. You feel me? Stop trying to diminish this man's career, both careers, because both careers are fucking phenomenal. You're talking about he's the luckiest man. First of all, nobody would never thought the Warriors was gonna be the dynasty team. Nobody never thought of it. You feel me? People get that shit out their fucking head. That 16th year, that 2016 year, or was it 15 going to 16? That fucking year, bro, we just started to see something phenomenal. We seen another team out the blue win a fucking championship. With we never thought Steph could have been a fucking one hit wonder that year. You feel me? Then the next year he just flopped. We never knew that. We never fucking knew that. We never knew where the wheel was turning. But now that we see how the wheels turn and we see where they're at right now, dude, now like, oh, he's the luckiest man, this and the third. Bro, if it wasn't for Draymond, if it wasn't for Stephen, if it wasn't for fucking Clay, them three alone, they would not have won a championship.
Yeah, they all need each other.
They would have not started the dynasty if it wasn't just for them three. So Stop trying to diminish his career, and for other people, stop trying to diminish Austin Rivers' career. Yes, he's not a champion, though he doesn't really have awards like that or whatever the case may be, shit in the NBA, whatever. But dog, he was in the NBA, he progressed, he made money, good shit.
Yeah, but you know, people gonna have their opinions. Though it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So some people have a hard
People
time.
just need to just fucking think. Like, nah, I don't know. People can't think logic and shit, bro. But like, if people just hear words, you feel me, in the right words, and saying the right shit, hearing the right tone about it, I think people will definitely understand it. You feel me?
Or,
They'll probably still go their same way. Like, yo, you know what? You put it that way. I understand.
yep. So with all that said, don't be Darius McCollum. Don't go off the rails.
Yes. Go watch the doc.
Do your best not to diminish people's careers. Give credit where it's due.
Yeah, and if you have kids, do the best you can do for them, and don't hate. Don't hate on the next man's kids. Don't hate on the next man's progression. You just do what you gotta do for you.
Just do your thing. Remember the two H's: harsh and heart, haram and halal, and harsh and haram.
And off that, we up out of here.
We're out of here, man.
Rest,
Salute.
bro.
Salute.
Yep. All right.